All right, I'm trying to see what's going on. All right. All right. Hello, 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 my beautiful babies. It's your girl, Mama Phil 45 Live. And yes, I am coming to you guys with an episode tonight that is going to be interesting. And I think you guys might want to tap in. I have a very special guest in the building. Yes, Miss Melinda Robertson, as y'all can see. And
Yeah.
she's going to explain to us her business ventures and how she went out there and made things happen. Okay. And maybe it can help all of us get out there and do the same. Right, Melinda?
Right.
Thank you for tapping in with me tonight, girl. I really
No
appreciate
problem.
it.
No problem. It's been a long time coming. You've been asking me for a minute.
No, it really has, because y'all, she had been asking me for the longest, like, when we gonna go live together? She really has been asking y'all, so I said, we gonna do it, let's go. And I really appreciate it, girl. Like, yes, let's get it going. Let's help out the people that needs help,
Mm-hmm.
including myself.
You don't need no help. You got all the money over there. No, I'm just saying.
Right. Okay, I'm
Okay.
gonna let you know if you breaking up on me, okay?
Okay. So
Okay.
you
You
ready for me to
good.
start? Okay.
But you
So
still seem kind of low a little bit. So I don't know if you need to like
do it.
come closer to your camera or something. Hold on. Let me see what's going on. Because we want everyone to hear you clearly as you give out these business ventures, like these business things. We want the people to hear you very clearly.
Okay, can you hear me better?
Hold on, let me see something. Let me turn off my air conditioning. Maybe it's just me. Wait a minute, girl. Okay, because I have it loud over here. All right. All right, there we go.
Oh, push fast. I'm getting hot. All right. So my name is Melinda, and I wear many hats. I'm gonna give you a little background on it first. I was tired of working the regular 9 to 5. I did many years of teaching. I was a substitute teacher. I did customer service. I was a nursing assistant. Like I said, I wear many hats. But what I did realize is that listening to somebody else or clocking in was not something that was congruent to me. I realized that I wanted to own my own business. I wanted to have my own schedule. I didn't want to work by anybody else's clock but mine. So therefore, I set out to start a business.
Mm-hmm.
Good evening, everyone. So I set out to start a business. At first, I didn't know what business I was going to go into, but I did want to start a business. So I did some research. So the first business that I started was my notary business. Now, in order to be a notary, you don't have to take a test here in Texas. All you have to do is fill out an application at the um, Secretary of State website and get your notary stamp and your book, right? So then once I got my notary license, I was like, okay, you can make some money doing general notary work, which is like if we have everyday things that we need notarized, whether it's a school form, whether it's an
Right.
affidavit, something like that. But that would have me doing a lot of running around. So I was like, okay, how can I make this further make me more money? So I started to research and I came up with the career of being a loan signing agent. Now, a loan signing agent is someone who basically is the person when you're getting your house and you have all those documents that needs to be signed and notarized. I'm the one that come to your house, tell you what to sign, document your papers, and going on out the door. Now,
Okay.
with loan signing, you can make up to I'm saying, depending on what kind of loan signing you're doing. So if you're just doing like a regular loan signing, you could make up to $300. But if you're doing a commercial loan signing, you can make $1,000. How long does it take you to do this? It takes you an hour, maybe an hour and a half, to go into their business or their homes, get this paperwork signed and documented. You're gonna leave their home, go and do your scan backs and take the paperwork to the UPS or the FedEx and send it back to the broker.
Mm-hmm.
And you've done what, an hour worth of work, and you made $300. So, but with that, it does have a fee. So when I first started my business, I had a little change in the bank, so I had sorted some things, but then I started to run out of funds. I ain't gonna lie, us as business owners, we do that. So I had to figure out what's another way I can make money to fund the business that I initially want to fund, to start.
Right.
So, um, that was cute. I'm sorry, he just took my concentration away for a second. So I was being told to mention the name of my business, CIY Solutions.
Right. Most definitely.
So, so the name of my business is CIY Solutions, and that is my notary and my loan signing agent business. Um, I guess let me go into business for a second. Now I'll come back to the other two.
Okay.
When you're starting a business, the first thing that you have to do is give it a name. You know how you get that thing, everybody tell you good at that. You should be making money from that. Give it a name.
Right.
Once you give it a name, you are going to go to a domain website like Namecheap or Taylor Brands. And you're going to put in the name of your company that you came up with. What you're doing that for is because you want to see if anybody else is already using this name. If no one else is using this name, then you're going to go ahead and pay for their website. Even if you're not going to do nothing with it for the first year or so, just hold your name. You're going to do something with it later. Once you got that name, now you're going into your marketing or things of that nature. For me, it was marketing because my business don't require an LLC at the moment. I haven't gotten that big. Now, once I get big enough, I will go into getting an LLC because that
Right.
will protect me. An LLC is in place to protect you from being sued. And when you have an LLC, then they have to sue the company, your insurance, versus getting what you have, like your home or your car or what's in your bank account. So, like I said, my business is not that big yet, so I have not moved on to the LLC. But the LLC is free until May of 2023. May of 2023. So, if you're trying to sign up for an LLC, now's the time to get it. Okay,
Can you
so
can can you can you explain what the LLC mean for those that don't know what it means?
LLC is a limited liability corporation. It is basically saying that I own a business. I am a sole proprietor. I own this business, and basically, it's just to cover your bases, and no one can take your money. They can sue your company, but they cannot sue you personally. So,
Okay.
LLC is just in place to cover you.
Right.
So, like I said, my business is not that big yet to get an LLC. So, moving forward, I went to a money issue. So I told myself, how else am I gonna get some money? But I was not going back to nobody's clock because that just wasn't me.
Right.
So I started looking into field inspections. Field inspections, you do not have to have a notary license. It helps, but you do not need to have it. You can sign up at SOFI, SOFI, which is Society of Field Inspectors. So you sign up with SOFI. They give you a list of a lot of companies that does field inspections. Some of those companies are just regular field inspections where you're just going and taking pictures. But some of those companies are like for mortgages, mortgage companies, and commercial companies.
Uh-huh.
When you're going for mortgage companies, they might need you to take exterior pictures of the house. Sometimes they may need you to go inside and take interior pictures of the house. With the commercial company, you're doing both. You're taking outside of the commercial property, you're taking pictures of the inside of the commercial property.
Uh-huh.
Now, The funding for it is like, if you're just doing regular field inspections, that could start, the lowest you're going to get paid is $10, and the highest is $45 on a field inspection, just a regular field inspection. Now, if you're doing a mortgage field inspection, that could be as low as $25 and on up to the higher ends of $65, maybe $70. If you're going inside the house, that starts at $40 and it goes up to a range of $100. If you're going for commercial, that starts at $150 on up.
Right.
But
So
the
it
thing
goes
about
up.
all of these businesses is you name your price. Don't be afraid to name your price. If it sounds good to you, all they're gonna do is say yes or no. Like,
Okay.
that's with anything that I'm doing at this time. Everything is name your price. Because my car, it needs to make some money to move. Now, if I'm going in that direction, I'm taking all the assignments in the area. I might not even recant. I'm gonna get
Mm-hmm.
all the money that's out there. But if you're asking me to go out there, it better be enough money to make my car move. Now, when you're dealing with a business, the downfall is sometimes you're not gonna see that money right away.
Right.
With notary, you can't get paid in cash. You can't get paid with a check. You can get paid with an e-check. Um, Most of the times you're not getting that money to like 30, maybe 60, sometimes 90 days out.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I say you have to have a side thing. Same with field inspections. Field inspections, you're waiting 30 days. So you're 30 days behind with field
Right.
inspections.
Okay.
Okay, so then um the last thing that I do is mystery shopping. That's the thing I love. I can't lie. I love mystery shopping. And my system was this. I was like, I started off with being a couponer, and that's what made my mind tick in this manner, right?
Right.
So being a couponer, I said, when I go to this store, I know I got to go in there and get this product, right? But I want to get something off of it, and I need to get something back, right?
Exactly.
So I use the coupon to get something off of it. But then when I get that receipt and I come home and I put it in my phone into fetch rewards, guess what? I'm getting something back.
Right.
I was gonna go buy it anyway, but you see where I'm going with that?
But you're getting money back from it. Yes, with the couponing. Right.
Exactly. So with mystery shopping, I said, what is it that I can do, but I can still get something back, right?
Mm-hmm.
So with mystery shopping, you have different things that you can do in mystery shopping, right? So you can do retail, which is where you're going in stores. I go to Lowe's, Best Buy, stuff like that. You can do another form of retail. It's like what you seen in my reels when I went to Davis
Uh-huh.
Bridal. All I had to do was go and try on some dresses. It was fun to me. I found some dresses. Hey, these look cute enough. I'm gonna go ahead and try these on. And
Right.
that was it. A good $60 just for going in there and trying on some dresses. Who wouldn't want to do that? I
Well,
made
how did
six.
you go? How did you go into the mystery shopping? How did you get that? How did you start the mystery shopping?
Well, Google is your friend. I tell anybody that you walking around here every day with a computer in your hand.
Right.
If you not making that computer make money for you, then it's running you.
Right.
You pay a bill on it every month. It might as well do something for you. So anyway,
Yes.
I Googled it. How can I mystery shop? So once I got into the mystery shop and I seen that I liked it, I said, okay, how can I make this mystery shop work for me? So this is how I plan out my day. If I know I want to get something to eat, I'm gonna do a mystery shop for some food.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go to this area anyway. What's over there? Okay, you want me to go to Lowe's? Okay, I'm gonna see what I need up out of there. Um, if I need to go, the gas, the retails, right? Now those are the mystery shops that start off as a mystery shop, but you have to reveal that you're actually auditing them.
Right.
So with that, they tell me, okay, you go there, you put $5 worth of gas in your car. You go in the store, you buy something for $1. You come back out to your car, you put on your vest, you get your paperwork, you go in there, you let them know, hey, I'm here to audit.
Okay.
You take your pictures, and then you gone. But I look at it like this: I gotta put gas in my car anyway, right?
Facts.
How many of these retail gas stations can I do in one day and fill my car up? Or how many can I do and fill my car up for a little bit? Might go do a couple more at the end of the week, see, space it out. So I
Right.
got gas all week, but I'm still making money all week long. Every time I pull up to a gas station, I'm about to get that money back. I put $5 up in there, I'm gonna get that $5 back. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That was my mentality around it. I even started I found a mystery shop where for planes. So they give you $200, $250, but I'm still looking for more. But right now, the ones that I found is like out of Atlanta and LAX. Now we in Texas. I'm trying to
Right.
find one for DFW or Intercontinental, Bush, Hobby, something. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I'm in
But
that area, most definitely.
exactly. So I found that one. Then I saw something else in my mind. I said, well, you know what? You've been talking about you need a vacation, girl. Let's just go ahead and start look up some that you can shop for hotels.
Mm-hmm.
So I found some that I missed to shop for hotels. And now I'm planning me some trips. I'm like, okay, well, I've been saying I want to go take me a trip somewhere. I don't know where I want to go. Well, guess what? They got one right here. I'm going to go here. They got one right here. I'm going to go here. And while I'm out there, I'm going to do a couple field inspections.
While you out
Yeah.
there. Okay, well look, let me ask this question then. Like you say you go on Google, right, to do the mystery shop. Now with all the scam that goes on Google, when you do these researches, how do you know which one is the legal one, which one is the correct one that you know you're not getting scammed? Because I didn't look for mystery shopping. It's been a bunch of scam bullcrap. So how did you know that it was the legal one that you can actually get out there and get the work done and get paid for it? How did you know that?
Well, okay. I tell anybody, you have to review. You got to look at them reviews. I know we don't want to look at the reviews because it'll deter you from going to eat here or going to buy this or do that. But sometimes you have to look at the reviews. Secondly, you have to look in that what is this damn thing called? The website name up there. If you see what we're streaming, it says StreamYard.com and it has a lock right there. It's a lock up there. It lets you know it's encrypted. It lets you know it's safe. If it ain't no lock up there, I ain't
Really?
gonna play with it.
Okay. There you go. There you go. For those that didn't know, I didn't even know that, but for those that didn't know, now y'all know. When y'all looking up these things, make sure y'all see that lock that shows y'all that it is not real. Okay.
That it is real. The lock means it's real. If it's not a lock, it's not real.
Oh, okay. So if it's a lock, it means that it's real.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I haven't stopped all my mystery shopping research, and as I get them, I make reels on them to let y'all know what the companies are. Um and that's pretty much it. I plan on my goal is to make my life as smooth as possible without
Right.
clocking, and I want to enjoy my life and I want it to be paid for. That's my mentality. I want everything to be paid for. Spoil me, basically.
Right.
That's a spoil me attitude. A lot of us women, we hard. We want to do everything, and it just come with me changing who I was, and I really wanted to rest in my femininity. I enjoy being soft. I enjoy the finer things of life. And the universe is going to give them to me because I put out into the universe that I want this to happen. I
Come
want to
on
be able
now.
to I want to be able to just go about my life without being stressed out.
Right.
And so that's pretty much it. And I'm not done yet. I don't even know what my next plan is or my next business venture might be, but I ain't done yet. I'm still looking for stuff to take up under my belt.
So now you said, listen, you said that when you started going out of town to do your mystery shopping, um, you say you want to get into the field thing also. So is it like something that you can look under? Is it an app that you can go to find places in different states that you can like get on there and say, hey, I'm gonna do the field work for this particular job in, let's say, Michigan or something like that? Like, is it options that you have on the app or something that you can go to and find out that information?
Actually, it is. So I'm gonna say for one company, we're gonna start with Sandcastle. And that's the easiest company you can get on with is Sandcastle. So with Sandcastle, you have well, once you sign up, you got to give them all your information and everything. You know, it's like an extra application.
Right.
Then they're gonna send you back the email to let you know, okay, well, we done checked all your stuff and it's okay, you can come on in, basically. So with Sandcastle, it's a website that you go on, okay? And all they do, it has everything. Like it's gonna start off with the ones that's in your area first. But as you scroll down, it got everywhere. I mean, your whole state. Now, if you want to do other states, you let them know. You want to do other states, they'll put it in your portal. You let them know what the address, zip codes are that you are willing to travel to.
Right.
If not, don't put it down because they sure gonna send it to you. With Sandcastle, though, you do have to let them know once you sign up. You have to do if they drop an assignment in your portal, you do have 3 days to take care of it. However, when it's your first assignment, you only have 2 days to take care of it. Just to let them know I'm serious about this.
Right.
Once you start and you have 2 days. Well, technically, I ain't even gonna say 2 days. I'm gonna say a day to let them know if they drop a assignment, right? Even though they drop the assignment in your portal, you still don't have to take it, and you can recant the money.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you have to take every assignment that they give you?
No, ma'am, you do not.
Okay.
When they drop it in your portal, right? And so you go on there and you're looking, and I'm gonna look at the price. Is it the price to make my car move? It's not the price to make my car move. Okay, I'm gonna decline it.
Right.
And it's gonna say, what is your reason for declining? The pay too low. It's gonna ask you when you click that little radio that says the pay too low, another field gonna pop up and say, how much? How much you want?
So they asking you.
Exactly.
How much okay.
So you put in your price. If they take the price, you're gonna know because it's gonna come back into your portal as your assignment.
Wow. Okay.
So once you accept the assignment, like I said, you have 3 days. But if you do not accept the assignment and it's just sitting in your portal and you do not tell them why you can't do it or that you can't do it, you'll be put on probation. What that is they'll put you on hold.
And really? You can't do so how long is the probation if you don't do the assignment in time?
3 days.
It's a 3-day probation. Okay.
So you could tell them every time that you don't want to do it, right? You still will get jobs. You could just tell them you don't want to do it. But if you just ignore them,
right,
you're on probation. So you come back and let them know, hey, I'm serious. Now they're going to put you back on that trial. And then they're going to not give you as many assignments as they was giving you before. How I know? I've been through it.
They're going to cut the assignment short.
And so, learn from my mistake. My mistake was,
bless you.
I thought, okay, so my battery had went dead in my car, right? And I was going to get the battery later that evening, which I did. Mm-hmm. But the assignment came into my portal. It was a weekend, actually. That's what it was. It was a weekend when it came in. It was a Saturday night when it came in. On Sunday, I'm not working. I don't care how much money you're talking about. That's my off day. Right. So on Monday, I was going to accept it, but I didn't accept it because I was going to go walk first. Well, when I got ready to go walk, my car wouldn't start. And I'm glad that happened before I got ready to accept the assignment. But I just didn't accept the assignment because I was like, well, I'll accept it tomorrow after I go get this battery. Right. Well, I went to go get the battery the next day. I get ready to go into the portal assignment. No, you can't accept this. You're on probation. You wait.
Wow. So it ain't like you ignored it. You just couldn't do it.
But I didn't tell them I couldn't do it. I just left it there.
Right.
Like I ain't see it. They do. I seen it.
They knew you seen it. How they probably be like, "Oh no, she knows she seen this."
We see you log into your portal, girl. We know you seen it.
So what do you think is the easiest for you since you have started out these business ventures? Which one is easier, the notary, the field, or the mystery shopping?
It depends on how much money you want to make.
That part. Okay.
Because if I'm looking at, I want to make the most money, it's definitely the loan signing agent. I can make the most money in a less amount of time. But this area that I'm in is kind of small, and a lot of people don't know me yet. So
Right.
once they get to know me, there's potential out there. You have notary agents that's making clearing 10 grand a month.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's all about you marketing yourself, getting your business out there. And as well as with marketing, my number one marketing tool that I use is Canva.
Mm-hmm.
Canva is easy. You can make something and put it out there real quick. I know you be seeing it on my little CIY solutions page. I've been making those in Canva, and then I go into the Meta Suite, not plan it, like schedule it for the post later on, because I be forgetting. And I
Right.
just not realized I need to put some more up there because they didn't stop posting it. And I'm like, what my stuff ain't posting? You forgot. You didn't schedule them for about 2 weeks, and then you ain't go back in there and put no more in there. So
Okay. So when you schedule them, you got to make sure you post them
yeah, that's why I
for
said
those days.
I need a virtual assistant. Cause
Right.
baby, it's a lot to be done.
Yeah.
But I'm grateful that I found the Meta Suite, the scheduling ahead post, because you could do that with your reels as well.
Right.
Schedule them, set it and forget about it.
So pretty much with the notary thing, you do that whenever somebody call for something to be
Yes, okay.
notarized.
So with general notary work, they either call me or I will get a text to my phone
Mm-hmm.
from a company called SnapDocs.
Okay.
Um, SnapDocs, well, with loan signing as well as notary. What you want to do is you want to sign up for different sites, I guess you would say, like directories. So,
So the
with this,
notary and the loan signing they are two jobs together.
right?
Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, I got some help here. Okay.
That's okay. You doing good. Go ahead, girl. Keep explaining. Say what you gotta say.
So you have to have uh your business phone number as well as your address. A lot of people wouldn't want to start their business with their actual address. So you need to get a virtual mailbox.
Oh.
So what the virtual mailbox does is that your mail goes there. They have the capability of opening your mail. They can scan your mail, and they can make deposits if need be. Trust me, I done made some deposits. Now, I would advise anybody wait till you get 5 checks before you make that deposit, because they take a little piece of your money.
Okay.
But there are different ones. So the one I'm with is iPostal1. It's a virtual mailbox. It's a virtual address, basically, for people to send your checks there, your marketing stuff, whatever you're getting, you can send it there. As well as if it needs to come to you, they'll also ship it to you. Of course, it's gonna cost you, but they'll ship it to you.
Right, of course. And what's he called again?
iPostal1.
Okay, y'all hear it? I post the one. Okay.
And then also with the phone number, you can get a phone number with Google, or you can get it with GoDaddy. Um, there's a couple more that I put on my reels, companies that you can use for your phone number, but you don't want to use your phone, because you can use the number and have the number going over. As a matter of fact, I have my phone number with iPostal1, and it's sent over to my cell phone.
Uh-huh.
So, but you can do it with Google and GoDaddy as well.
Okay, so you want to make a virtual mail, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you want to get a phone number that's not your number.
Right.
Okay.
And wait, let me see that question again. I'm sorry. I forgot.
Business account, credit cards. Why is it so important to put everything in your business name?
Okay. So it's very important to remember to put everything in your business name. The reason why you want to put everything in your business name is because of liability reasons, as well as so that you can have a database of where your money going, basically what you're bringing in.
Right.
Um, when you need to have a business checking account, I would advise you to have four. Why four?
Yeah,
Because
why
you
for?
don't want to commingle your funds.
Okay.
It's the worst thing when, and I used to do Texas too. I had a text business. It's the worst thing when a business person comes sit their information in front of you and they just have receipts and they don't know what account they took this money from. They don't know what account the money went into. You need to have one for expenses. You need to have one for payroll. You need to have one for your maintenance or just your business account, and then one for your savings. But you have to have different accounts to make sure that you have that money where it needs to go. You can have it allotted to go to the different ones, like so that you can make payroll. The one that accepts all of the money into that account, you'll just set up a direct deposit to go over to pay for payroll every time. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And then you'll have one for your expenses. You know how much you want to spend on your equipment and things like that. So you'll have money going over to one for your expenses. You only use that card for your expenses. That way, when you get ready to go to your tax preparer at the end of the year, this account is for this account is for this account is for this account is for this, and these are all the numbers. Easy peasy. You
That
also
part.
you also need an EIN number. Your EIN number is free. You can go hold on. I got this right here. And I ain't even looking at it. For your EIN number, trying to see the website you go to, guys. Hold on. The IRS. Why I ain't know that? Top of my head.
That's okay.
Go
Girl,
to the
you
IRS and you sign up for an EIN number. So I guess that will backtrack what I said in the beginning of the call. Once you name it, you get a website, get an EIN number. You can just sit on it. You ain't got to use it. It's free.
okay, so that's free. You can go ahead and do that. Okay.
Okay. And so also in order to eventually start building business credit, you'll need you used to need a Duns and Brad's number. Some business credit places still use Duns and Brad's numbers.
Mm-hmm.
So that is also free. You can go to that website, Duns and Brad's, to get a Duns and Brad's number to make your business legal so that you can start getting business credit.
Okay.
But they changed from Duns and Brad's number to the what is it called? I had it now. Give me a second.
Go ahead, take your time. I know you have it all there, child. I know you have it all there.
Mm-mm.
Y'all give her a minute. She researching some stuff up right now. Y'all just hold on. She's gonna give y'all a name. I hope everybody's in taking all of this. And for those that's not watching tonight, you guys can go back and watch it and probably take notes and write some stuff down on this. And y'all just like the show, share the show. Matter of fact, for those that's interested in what she's talking about tonight.
Okay, I got it now. So they replaced the Duns and Bradstreet number with the UEID, and that's the unique entity ID number.
Mm.
That is also free. And you'll go to sam.gov to get that number. And that helps you with getting your LLC. Okay. And you don't need to be using your social security number. You don't use your social security number. That is what the EIN number is in place for. That is
Right.
what the Duns and Bradstreet number is in place for, and that is what the UEID is in place for. The reason why you're not using your social security number, because once again, it's a business. If you use your social security number, that gives them room to sue you because you're going under you versus your
Your
business. You want to
business.
always
Uh-huh.
use the numbers that's associated with your business when you are doing business.
Mm. That's good for business owners to know if they didn't know.
And so let's say, for instance, that you're interested in having a business, number one.
Uh-huh.
So we already talked about name it, find your website. You definitely need to get a business email address. Whatever your name is, you don't want to have, the name of your company at gmail.com. No, you want to have your company name.com. Like for me,
Right.
my email address is Melinda Robinson at CIYsolutions.com. It's professional. They'll give you credit with your email with your name on it, your
Uh-huh.
company name on it. Most people call you back when you have an email with your company name on it versus a Gmail or a Yahoo. So you want to always keep everything in alignment of being professional. You want to have your name. You want to have your email address. You want to have your phone number. You want to have your virtual address. You want to have your bank accounts. You want to have that EIN number. You want to have your Duns and Bradstreet number and your UEID number.
Right. But that's the same thing, right?
Which one?
The Duns and Brand.
The Duns and Bradstreet has been replaced with the UEID.
Right.
But some companies are still using the Duns and Bradstreet.
Ah. Okay. Well, what else you got to tell us, girl? Is that everything?
Anybody got no questions? While I think about if I need to say anything else. I know that one over there got a question. Just playing.
You got any questions?
Oh, another thing I want to say. Even though you have 4 accounts, spread them out. Banks give different rewards. That allows you to get different credit cards, different loans, different loan amounts, all of that. Have your bank accounts with different banks. So let's say your expenses is with Wells Fargo. Then your payroll, let's say you're going to have Navy Federal. You want to have a credit union. You want to have a regular bank, a big bank. You want to have a small mom and pop bank, and even a Capital One. I would do a Capital One because I know for sure they got a credit card.
Right.
And they have a bank. So you want to have a credit card bank. You want to have a credit union bank. You want to have a second chance bank, and like a small bank, like Woodforest. That's a second chance, but it's small.
Right.
And then you want to have your regular main account with your big bank.
Right. And all of those bank accounts must be in your business name, correct?
Exactly.
Mhm.
Now, in order for them to be in your business name, let's say like myself, I do not have an LLC as of yet.
Right.
How do you get a bank account in your name? You have to get a DBA, that is doing business as.
Okay.
You go to your courthouse. Well, yeah, I went to Beaumont, the courthouse up there, and it is, I believe it was I want to say $30 because you have to pay for it, and then you have to pay for the person there that actually notarized your stuff.
Okay.
So then you fill it out, and it says that you're doing business as. You could take that paperwork they give you that same day and go open up your bank account, but they're going to send you the hard copy in the mail in 7 days, which is what you'll use when you have it, basically for the building of the credit,
Right.
when you want to apply for credit cards.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Okay. And then also with your credit cards, you want to use those in your business because it's better than using your debit card. That's why you want to get business credit, because using a debit card, it doesn't yield rewards, and the credit cards have lower interest rates. You want to look for the credit cards with the lowest interest rate, and you don't want no credit card that's not like a secured credit card or nothing like that. You want a legitimate credit card. They send you the credit card, you can go out and use it after you activate it. Not because you have to send them some money to put on this card and you have to use a certain amount. Now, don't get business credit miscrewed with regular credit cards.
Uh-huh.
Business credit cards, you got to pay them a full. It's not like they're going to send your credit card, your bill on a regular credit card, your bill. Let's say I go in the store and I spend about $600.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm only going to have to pay like $50 a month, and I can still go and spend some more money on that credit card.
Right, correct.
It's not like that with business credit. Business credit, whatever you spend, you're going to pay that.
Oh, with business
gonna pay
credit
that.
card.
And you're going to use the bank money instead of your own money to build your credit. So
Okay.
that's the goal, to use the bank money instead of your own money to build your credit.
Okay. Good information. Wow.
And you
I
have
like
to have
that.
patience. You have to have patience because it's not going to happen overnight.
Well, no, of course it's not going to happen overnight. You most definitely have to have patience, and you have to get an understanding of what's going on and how to go about it.
You have to, for me, I tell anybody, you have to change your stinking thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Because
what?
a lot of times I probably could be further, I ain't gonna say probably, I could be further along in my business. But we have a way of saying things and speaking them. And it happens. You know how you be ready, you late for work, right? Now, any other day, it ain't no traffic. But this particular day, I'm running late and I'm on my way to work. Now, everybody, their mama out here. And I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna be like, oh Lord, they're gonna find me. Oh, you know, you just saying, you thinking the worst. And when you get there,
Yes.
why? Because you spoke it into existence. The English letter ain't nothing but a spell. So therefore, you got to be careful what you say, and you got to change your second thinking, and you got to speak it into fruition. You got to tell yourself, this is going to happen. I am made for this. This is for me. I'm going to be patient enough to understand that it's not going to happen overnight. I might have to work a little harder. I might have to pick up another side hustle.
Right.
And that's what that is. And like I tell anybody, you have to have an A, B, C, D, and sometimes an E. What are your plans? One thing I do for extra money, this is just a bonus. It ain't got nothing to do with business, but I do settlement checks.
Right. I remember you telling me about that.
You go into the website, Top Class Action, or you know, you go up into the website, and or you could, like I said, Google is your friend. Just Google settlement. You see what I'm saying? So you're gonna go there. You're gonna fill out the application or whatever it is that they telling you to do. Sometimes you might have to do a little research because you get money because you purchased the product. Some of them ask for proof. Most of them don't.
Some of them don't.
Most of them don't, because they know who buys something and really keep the receipt.
It's a lot of people that don't keep receipts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So therefore, you're gonna go and you're gonna apply for the settlement checks, and basically once you do the application or whatever that they asking you to do, you just leave it alone. And I do some of them, and then so you know, just money just be coming to the mailbox, just checks coming in the mailbox. You're like, oh, I don't even remember doing this one.
You didn't forgot about it. Like, wait a minute. I forgot about this one.
I ain't even gonna lie, because just last month. I got the TurboTax one. It was for $149. And I was like, TurboTax? Wasn't that like 3 years ago?
Wow.
So it's all about when they go to court and when they pay out. That's why I say that's just something that you do just for some little extra money. I say that's my savings money right there. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? That's just your little money that you didn't think about it. You didn't make it. You didn't. It was just here. So therefore, you don't see it. Just put it up. Put it up.
Yeah, that's what you call the unexpected checks. They
Yeah.
come in, the unexpected funds come in from out of nowhere, and you be like, "Oh shoot, yeah, where that come from?" Unexpected checks, blessings.
That side hustle you have, it can become your business, a business.
Oh, so basically, um, most people don't look at businesses from the right aspect.
Okay,
You have a side hustle, turn it into a business. You might be good with hair. You might can cook. Turn that thing into a business. Get in your kitchen and cook that food. Get you some stickers. Put it on that styrofoam plate and send your food out. What you waiting on? It's money out here to be made. If it's washing cars, go wash them cars, baby. Give it a name. If
right,
it's cutting grass, give it a name. Whatever it is, give it a name. Me, I have so many hands that I personally, this might be, some would say it'll be contrary to what I just said, but for some people, they're better at it than me.
mm-hmm.
I tell somebody, get into a business not because you love it, not because you love it, but because it's something that you know how to do.
Okay,
If
that's
you
good.
good at it, do
Uh-huh.
it. Teach somebody else how to do it. Whatever business that you have, make sure that you can turn that. Don't get stuck in one business, is what I mean. You want to
Right,
always make that business branch out for you. You see what I'm saying? So let's just say, for instance, you cook. Like I said, you can sell plates. You can start a catering business. It's something signature about your chicken. Bottle that seasoning up. They got what HEB is giving us awards to put our seasoning in their stores on their shelves. What you waiting on?
yeah, because I done seen a lot of people doing it now.
Yeah, yeah. So whatever it is that you're doing, do that. Like I say, for me, I love to decorate. I I I, I would do it every day if I could.
Uh-huh.
But I know eventually that's gonna be a problem because that's something that's close to my heart. And you telling me to put colors that don't match, I'm gonna have to no, I ain't gonna have to do that, baby. So that's why I wouldn't do that job because it's close to it's
Right,
something I
right.
just I can't do. So, but for those that have a hobby that is close to your heart and you can make something from it, make something from it. Another thing that I do is I make what's the word for it? I make books. I know the way they say it. Can you pass me that book right now?
Yeah, let explain what you mean by you make books. Let the people know what you mean by that.
Thank you.
For the
This is
show.
just one of them, right? This is a book, and it says, "I'm just a girl who loves anime," right? But when you open this book up, what's in this book? Nothing. Ain't
Right.
nothing in this book. Ain't nothing in that book. So all
But
I'm
you
doing is
already preparing your mind to write something in that book.
no, ma'am. I sell those on Amazon.
Ah.
I make the book cover in Canva, the blank pages in Canva. I set them up on KDP Publishing, upload it, put my price that I want to sell my book for, and they put it on Amazon. So let's say you go on Amazon, you see my book, and you say, okay, I wanna order that book. Amazon gonna they're gonna print that cover, they're gonna print them pages and send you that book. They put the book together themselves. All I did was
Oh,
get them the PDF.
right.
So that's another way to make money. And even if you make, let's say you make a book and you're teaching somebody, teach them whatever or how you started your business. Put it in a book, put it in a PDF, put it on Amazon. They're gonna sell it. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That you could do the same thing, like I say on Canva, with you can make coloring books on Canva and sell them on Amazon. You can make school books like ABCs and things for the kids, the little spelling books and all that stuff. If you good with stuff like that, put it up on sale on Amazon.
Right.
People are living off of this. Me myself, I have like 10 of them. And like I said, you can do it on Canva. Canva is a website as well as an app. You can download the app or you can do the website. They have a free option, or you can pay for it. Me, I have the kind that I pay for because there's certain ones that you can, templates that you can use that are only in Pro. So
Right.
you have to pay for that one. But for
Mhm.
the free templates, it does what you need it to do. So,
You know what you're talking about. And you put your own title, your own words and everything.
yes. And you can go on Canva, you can create your books, you can create your business cards on Canva. And now most people are doing digital business cards. So for digital business cards, you could do that on Taylor Brands. You could do it through Hi Hello. Um, and it was another one. I can't think about it right off the bat, but you can look that up. How you do this digital business cards. How a digital business card work is basically it's just a business card that's on your phone. And then when I go to the store or wherever I go, and I go on my phone and I pull it up, and where it says, hold on. I'm going through the motion so I can tell you exactly what to do. That's why I was like, okay. So how when you go on your phone and you have a picture or something and you hit the share button underneath that picture, right? What at that time, what you're gonna do is basically you're gonna airdrop it.
Okay,
and you airdrop that by quick share. That button at the top, it says quick share. That's what you're pressing to airdrop. What is airdrop? I'm in HEB. You know how everybody be getting them text messages and somebody is promoting something or they, business and stuff. That's all they doing. They airdropping it to everybody that's in my vicinity within a certain radius. Everywhere I go, I'm going to airdrop it. And that's marketing. You have to be creative when you're marketing.
Now, when you do that, do you need a particular phone? Do you need the iPhone or the Android? Like, how do you go about that? Is it a certain phone? Because everybody iPhone, or do you have to? I mean, what type of phone is it? Any phone or that you can do those things on?
Okay, so it doesn't matter which phone you have. So for me, I'm an Android. Mine is a quick share. If you're iPhone, you're just going to say airdrop.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter what kind of phone you have. You just create your digital business card and you go ahead and you sort of airdrop that thing. Everybody going to know.
And again, can you tell us where you do that at? What's the website to that?
You can do it on Taylor Brands and you can do it at Hi Hello.
Hi Hello, Taylor Brand. Y'all hear it?
But yeah.
Okay.
Free may be good.
And what the other one was? Canvas?
Canva. Canva. Canva.
Okay.
I'm just going over all the many ways I make money. So I talked about the settlement checks. I talked about the books.
You talked about the notary. You talked about the field. You talked about those mystery shopping. What else you got going on, girl? See, she has a lot going on, y'all. So I hope y'all listening. I hope y'all listening
Okay.
and intaking this information.
So when I tell you to name it, the reason why I tell you to name it is because you're basically putting out to the world, this is what I want to happen. A lot of people worry about where they're going to get the money from. Well, I researched that too. And there are certain websites and places that you can go for funds for your business. Right now, the main business is getting the most money is food. They want to feed every doggone body. Too bad I really don't want to do food like that. And I used to have a doggone vegan catering business. Yes, that's one of the things I do. I make that vegan food. So, but
yes, you do. You stopped going live on the vegan food too. You wrong for that because you was hitting it on that vegan food. I don't know why you stopped that.
I don't know either. You know what? I've been actually saving the video. I've been making the videos. I've been saving them because I said I'm gonna do me a YouTube because I'm gonna make me some money off YouTube too. I'm making some money off Facebook, YouTube,
all the platforms that you can hit. That's what I'm talking about.
Every last one of them. You hear me? When I say I don't want to clock in, I do not want to clock in. I will not clock in.
That part.
I'm gonna clock in for my doggone self.
But at the same time, okay, go ahead.
So for the for the grants, you have Alice, and you have wait, is it? Okay, so with Alice, they have everything on there. They have the grants. They also have classes for grant writing. They have mentors. So let's say that you don't know what you're doing and you really need a mentor. They actually have on there where you can sign up for a mentor on Alice. Somebody that'll walk you through whatever your business is that you're trying to start. A professional that's already in that field, and they will walk you through it. And also, if you don't know what business that you want, you can also go to the Beehive. What the Beehive is done is better than perfect. That's a website. Well, not a website. That is a Facebook group. When you join the Facebook group, done is better than perfect. They have free classes in there. Oh. They have a freight broker class. They have a tax prep class. They have a social media class, a digital creator class. Any class that you could pretty much think about right now that people are getting into, they have a class on it. So, and when you go into that group and you sign up for those classes, they also have academies that you can pay for and get all of the whole thing. The free class is only going to give you so much information. You know how it is. They ain't going to give you everything for free. You're going to have to pay for it. So once you pay for it, they'll go ahead and give you all of that as well. Also on Alice, they have classes on Alice as well as Coursera. You could take the classes on those to go in any profession that you need. If you want to go in tech, if you want to go do your digital creating, social media, food, pretty much everything. They have classes on everything. You can get certifications there for free. You can also get a mentor there as well for free.
Okay.
So, yeah. So those two sites is Coursera, that's Coursera, as well as Allison. And Google. I'm sorry. Google also have somebody fix it. Okay. So Google also have free classes that you can take as well as Facebook. Facebook got free classes that you could take to make more money with them. You can take tech classes to work for Facebook. You can take social media classes to work behind the scenes on Facebook. Um, I'm reading from a teleprompter.
Girl.
I look.
It's okay. I already
it's silly
it's
energy
okay.
over here. Okay. So so right now is the time basically to really tap in and educate yourself. When you're
Right.
sitting at home and you're not doing that, these are free classes. And I know you like, well, I don't want to go to school. You really ain't going to school because they free. Ain't nobody gonna get on you if you don't finish it, but you'll be surprised at what you learn once you actually open up that class and give it a try.
Big
And
fact.
it have like where you could set it up to where you tell yourself, okay, I only want to do this 2 times a week. It's gonna remind you on your phone. It's time to log in.
Yeah, time to take the class. That's right.
Even though the class is, they got Canva classes, right? The Canva class is 2 hours long. Do you really need to set a reminder for that, or can you just sit yourself there for 2 hours and take that class?
Right.
Most of the classes are 2 hours long, but some of them is a week to 3 weeks. Some are 3 months to 6 months. Some is a year. Could you imagine that being free for a year for you to go to school and just log into a free website and it's out there?
Especially if it's gonna help you build and make your money. I mean, it needs to be done right. Um, Look, at the end of the show, what I want you to do, I want you to go ahead and put in all of those websites and information. Hey, Brown Queen. Hey, girl, how you doing? This is my other co-host on the Eminem Straight Talk. She just joined in and said hello. Yeah, Melinda, what I need you to do is tap in that information, maybe in the comments or whatever of all your websites that you named out, and give the information on what it does to help the people, just in case, like I say, some people didn't watch it or missed it or missed your websites. I need you to go ahead and tap those in the comments, and so everybody can get the information. And is it anything else you have going on?
Oh, I do have a new adventure I've been doing.
Come on, girl. Tell us about it. Tell us about it.
I've been making potato chip bags.
Really? How do you go about doing that?
On Canva.
Girl, come on now.
Can you go give me one?
Look at you. Look at you.
That's another thing that I'm into. I want to not just make potato chip bags, but I make the labels that go around the water bottles, the ones that go on the donuts. If you want donuts or honey buns, whatever it is that you want for your party or your occasion, I pretty much can put a label on it with your name, graphics, the date of your event, or whatever the case may be. So that's what I've been working on here lately. I thought I was going to have a chance to showcase that for someone's birthday, but yeah.
Okay. So you the woman that we need to get in touch with when it's time for those birthdays to pop off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is just one I was playing with. This one is frozen. And you see how it has the little birthday stuff on there. And yeah.
And you can even take a picture of the person and do make the chip bag. I didn't seen that before also. Okay, yeah. So if somebody said, Melinda, I need you to do my decorations for this birthday, what would be your price range?
It depends on what they ask for, because it goes on. For one, I have to research the character that they want. because
Right.
I have to get the pictures. Now, if they give me their picture and they know exactly what they want, it will probably be a little bit less because, hey, you're just sending me this picture, and all I have to do is add the other stuff around your picture on there. But if, say, for instance, is a kid and they want this Frozen or Spider-Man, I thought he was gonna bring the Spider-Man one because I think I did that good.
That look good right
but
there.
but the Spider-Man one, or it's different characters when you're dealing with kids.
Right.
So the kids ones are a little bit more than the adult ones because they're going to be a little bit more plain. It might just have the baby shower of so and so or the
Right.
wedding of so and so. It's not going to have like a whole lot of graphics like the kids stuff was. So therefore, that's why I say the kid stuff is a little bit more, and it depends on what all you're getting done. Whether you're just getting the chip bags or you're getting the water bottles, if you're getting the donut bags, if you're getting the gift bags.
Right. Right.
So yeah, it just really depends on what all you're getting in your package to let you know.
And it also, I guess it would also depend on what they if they have words that they want to put on the bag also, or if
Exactly.
you coming up with your own words to put on these products.
I mean, I come up with my own, but if they want what they want on there, I have no problem adding it. The
Okay.
more input,
Okay.
I think it's a better for me. So I ain't gotta be sitting up there too long and sending that many out because I'm gonna send you about 3, 4 drafts before I get it. Is this the one you like? Is this the one you like? Is this the one you like? So yeah.
Right. Right. Yeah, you don't have to sit there and try to figure it out. You need a little help. Help me out a little bit. Help me out. Right. Well, that's awesome right there. That's big right there because I know a lot of kids is having these parties. Everybody having parties hell nowadays. So, like, that's live right there. That's a big, big thing right there, and that can grow real fast for you.
Yes,
Most definitely.
definitely. So that's why I say whatever it is that you do. Like me, I'm just creative. I, that's what I do. I'm sitting here right now. I done changed the stuff on my table, and I said I'm gonna create something. I got this right here. This right here. And this right here.
Uh huh.
And I'm going to make a centerpiece.
Okay.
All I got to do is glue it together and spray paint it, and I got a centerpiece.
Add a few. Add a few.
But this was the chip bag that I thought I would have the opportunity. Can y'all see that?
Bring it over. There you go. Oh yeah.
I thought I was going to have the opportunity to
Oh,
put
you
it
got
on
my baby
display,
Amy Elijah on there.
but I did not get the opportunity. So yeah.
Oh, we might have to still make that happen, man.
So, any other questions?
Okay, so let me ask you this: how important is it when you're trying to start your own business? How important is it for you to invest in yourself, or is it important that you invest in yourself?
It's very important to invest in yourself because if you don't believe in you, ain't nobody else gonna believe in you.
Mm,
I'm not gonna say use all your money, but at least get yourself started enough, like I say, with the name, the website, so that somebody else can see that you're serious about what it is that you're trying to do. And when somebody see that you're serious about what you're trying to do, they have no problem helping you. You will
right,
just, like I say, once you speak it into the universe, you'll be surprised of the people that's going to come and fund that thing for you. People that you never thought it would help you, whether it's they promote your business, like my big cousin tonight, or whether they tell somebody, hey, I got a cousin that does notary work, like my cousin Tiff did, or they might just share your posts like my cousin Sean.
right,
So you got people that will help you, and then you got people that's just gonna put money in your pocket to help you, like especially somebody in my life. But you be surprised where the money is gonna come from. It's gonna come.
right.
And like I said, You have websites that are giving out grants. You got the Comcast grant. You got the FedEx grant. These are grants right now that are just popping. That Comcast grant, they giving that thing to anybody that want it. So
All right now. That's interesting. I gotta go look into that, girl.
American Express also have one.
Who was it?
American Express, they also have a grant that they're giving out right now.
For small business and for small and minority business.
For small and minority businesses, as well as Amazon. Amazon is giving out a grant right now too.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Amazon and American Express.
American Express, FedEx, Comcast. Yeah.
Okay. Now, when you go about applying for those grants, do you have to repay those grants back?
Okay. A grant is free money. Just like a genie, it grants you your wish, baby. A grant is free money. That means I do not pay that back. Now, a loan is just what that is. That's a loan.
Exactly.
You got to give that back. So anytime someone say, hey, you want to sign up for this loan? No. You want to sign up for this grant? Yeah. Grants, we want those. Loans, we don't. We don't like loans.
Okay. No loans.
But I will say this. The SBA, Small Business Association or whatever, yeah, they get out that paper too. They got grants for small businesses as well. But you do have to sign up for the loan first. With the SBA, when you sign up for the loan for the SBA, they might tell you that you do not qualify, but that automatically qualifies you for the grant.
Okay.
So, for instance, I'm putting myself out there. For the grant, for the loan, they gave $2,100, but for the grant, they gave me $4,000.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? The grant I didn't have to pay back, but then but even with the loan, the $2,100, I ain't have to pay that back because COVID was going on, and that was just something that they
at that time
gave.
Okay. Wow, that's interesting. That is very interesting. So I hope everybody is tapping in and listening, and she's going to put all the information, all the websites down in the comments so y'all can go look it up for yourself. If y'all don't believe, y'all go look it up for yourselves, and she's gonna just give y'all that. So I hope everyone watched the show, and if y'all didn't, y'all go back and watch it because this was a good show tonight. And yes, Brown Queen say good info. Brown Queen, do you have any questions you want to ask?
How come I can't see nobody?
Because if you have any questions or you want to join in tonight on the Light Talking About It, you can join in too. It's all up to you. But she has pretty much since a little bit after 9, she's been like tapping in, telling us a little bit of everything about the business that she has done and has accomplished and still accomplishing. So
I'm smoking her down, Black. I'm smoking my cigarette.
Yeah, why not? You've been doing good. I'm surprised you been like that. I was like, wait a minute, okay, you ain't gotta be this good at 2 shoes. This like talking about it. Girl, smoke that cigarette. It'll be all right. You were just giving us some information. That's all. Girl. Okay, Brown Queen say I have to watch the whole show because I need the info. Exactly. So yeah, go back and watch the show.
But I'll tell anybody, of all my businesses that I have the most fun mystery shopping. Y'all can tell from my reels. I love it.
You like the mystery shopping?
Yes.
Okay, so look, when you do the mystery shopping, you go in, like they don't know that you are like this person, right? No. Okay. When do you inform them? Do you inform them, or you just walk out and put your paperwork in and be done with that?
It depends on what kind of mystery shop it is. Like I said, the retail, when you're doing the gas, it's an audit. So you start off as a mystery shop, they don't know, and then you come back and reveal that you're auditing them. With the David Bridal, when I did that, no, you do not tell them. You don't. When I go on Lowe's, if I go to Best Buy, you do not tell them. You just go in there
Right.
like a regular customer. Hey, I come up in here to do so and so. Hey, I need information on so and so. I'm looking at the phones. Now tell me about this new phone you got. How much is it, and what goes on with this? You know, you just a
Right.
regular. Now you do have to be accurate with your timing because they looking at the camera. They looking to see if your information, when you come back in and put your information in the system, the time you put on there was the time you walked in that door, because they rolling their camera. Our shopper came in here at such and such a time, and you did this to our shopper, so they need to know what time
Right.
you walk in there, what time you came out. But
Wow. So they
it's
really
a lot of
looking
fun.
at it. Mm-hmm.
It is a lot of fun. The one I had the most fun with was the damn Davis Bridal. I ain't even gonna lie. I had never been in Davis Bridal to try on a dress, and
You had fun on that one, huh?
it was fun. I went and walked around and oh yeah, okay. So some of the mystery shops that I've done was the David Bridal where I tried on dresses. Like I said, that was $65. I did the apartment. That one was $30. You go and you look at apartment complexes. Yep, they don't know that I'm just there to look at the apartment complex to see how it is, if it's clean, if it's this, if it's that, and
Right.
how you treat me. If you ask me the right questions, I'm there for all that, and I'm gonna tell. I'm all smiles and yes and thank you. But when I get back home, she ain't asked me this, she ain't asked me that,
Ah,
she ain't
yeah.
asked me that.
Uh-huh.
Today I went to Hot Works. That's a gym. I had never been in that place a day of my life. And I got to work out for free. And they gave me a pass to come back to work out for free. And back when I tell you, it was like a little sauna. You each one, like, ain't nobody watching you work out. You in a room by yourself.
Right.
And it's got these UV rays up in there, and it clears out all your toxins out your system. And it's very good for your health and everything. Girl, I had the time of my life. You hear me?
You loved it. Yes, you loved it.
And when I do retail, I'm gonna pick something that I ain't never tried on the menu. When they tell me to go do the food ones, oh yeah, I'm getting something I ain't never tried. If I wouldn't pay my money for it, I'm gonna get reimbursed back for it. I'm gonna get something I wanted to try. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Of course.
So I'm trying everything. Even if I don't want it, I'm gonna get it and go give it to somebody. I'm gonna get the money back anyway. So
I don't know if I asked you that, but for that particular job, do they give you a list that you have to go to on that one?
they tell you which places to go to, like
Right.
Sonic or Jack in the Box or Panda Express or Schooners.
Right. Right.
I'm laughing because I got their ass too. But
Hey, that's your job. You're doing what you have to do.
it's a bill. It's me getting out the house. It's me not clocking in. It's me doing it when I want to do it. And that's the thing. Even with mystery shopping, you put on there what day you going to the store.
Right.
If I'm not, let's say for instance, I got, and again, I'm gonna tell you how I plan my day. If field inspections come into my portal and they say, okay, today you going to Beaumont. Okay, well I got 3 days to go to Beaumont, so I know I'm going there tomorrow. I'm gonna go on a mystery shopping thing. I'm gonna see what all I can get in that area for that day and set a goal. It's okay to set a goal. My goal is $100 a day.
Right.
And that's just being on the low ball because I know I just started. But as long as I make $100 a day, that's $500 a week. That's $2,000 a month.
You
That's
still
the
making
money
your money.
that you make
Yes.
from any other job.
Uh-huh.
So only thing is that I'm not clocking in. And it's easy to make $100. Even if you're just doing mystery shopping, it's easy to make that $100 in a day.
Right.
Like I just said, the other day I went to Lowe's. That was $18. I went to Davis Bridal. That was $65. I went to look at that apartment. That was another $35. That was $100. I went home.
Exactly.
I went home. That took me 2 hours. I went home. I was done.
Wow, that sounds like easy money right there.
Yeah.
Easy.
Baby, that's what I said. I'm trying to rest in my femininity. And that means nothing should be hard for me. Everything need to be easy for me. It need to be given to me. And that's the way all of us need to be thinking. As females anyway. Because we too masculine.
Girl, that's a whole nother subject
That's
right
a whole
there.
other subject.
That's a whole, you're gonna have to say that topic for a whole nother light talking about it.
Okay.
We're gonna say that topic for a whole nother light talking about it, baby. And I'm gonna bring you back on the show and we're gonna talk about that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am. Well,
But
girl,
yeah.
I'm not gonna hold you long. We've been on here for an hour and 20 minutes and counting. But again, I thank you for joining in tonight. And I told you I was gonna do it. And yes, I want to talk about the business because I felt like that was an important topic. And I enjoyed it. Yes, I got informed on some things. And I need you to like literally put that stuff in there. Like put it in the comments. So
I just tried. I was like, I don't know what I did. If I'm doing it right, like I'm gonna put it. Even if I just gotta put it as a post and
that's
tag
what I'm
you in,
saying.
so you could tag, do what you gotta do. But yeah, I'm gonna make sure
Yeah.
I do it.
Either way, but put it in and let the people see it, let the audience see it. That maybe they want to do their research on it, and hey, you might have helped somebody start something. You know
Like
what
I
I mean?
When
So,
if you want to get started with field inspections, the first company you want to sign up for is Sandcastle. If you want to get started in mystery shopping, the first company that you want to get started with is Ipsos. That's IPSOS. And they'll get you started. Same thing.
there we go. Y'all heard it first right here on Like Talking About It. So, yes, ma'am. Thank you again, girl. I'm going to let you go and enjoy your night.
Thank
It
you.
was
It was a
very
pleasure.
informative. I thank you so much, hon. And I'm about to get out of here, girl. But we will be tapping in again, Melinda. We're gonna hook up again. We're gonna talk about that subject you just said about women being masculine. Okay. We're gonna talk
All
about that.
right.
And next time we might can get Tarsha on because y'all be you and Tarsha.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna I think that's gonna be a fire show with you guys on here, man. So it's up, okay? So you let me know when you available, okay?
All right.
Because you busy. You're a busy woman. All right. You gotta let me know. And
Okay.
don't wait too long. I want to get this going. Like, don't wait too long.
Okay. Well, shit. You pick a day. If you let me know, then I just have to make sure that way I can plan around and get enough sleep so I can wake up and be up, because you like to go on late.
I do.
So,
Well, you know why? Because I know everybody be working and like everybody works. You know what I'm saying? So I have to like I like the 8-9 o'clock shows. The 12 o'clock girl, I was just drunk and I
You're
felt like
welcome.
talking that night. 12 o'clock,
Okay.
I felt like I was drunk and I felt like talking. So I was like, y'all ready to go live? But yeah, that was my apologies, y'all. That was my apologies. But yes, good night, Brown Queen. And yeah, be prepared for our show tomorrow. M&M Straight Talk with me and Marcy, Brown Queen. We going live tomorrow, y'all. Y'all know how we popping off, man. It's going down, man. But yeah, Melinda, girl. Okay, I'm gonna let you know, like I said. But then if it's up to me, what's today? Monday. I got a show tomorrow. I would say Wednesday or Thursday.
Let's
What
do
do you think? Thursday?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking in my head, but I just wanted to make sure that it was good.
Okay. Bet. That's what it is. Thursday.
Okay. So Thursday it is, 9 o'clock.
That's
and I'm
fine.
gonna keep Tarsha available where we all can go live together and talk about this, whatever we want to talk about, okay?
Oh, we're talking about these masculine ass women. That's what we're talking about.
Okay, so I'm gonna see if she's available Thursday. I'm gonna hit her up ahead of time because I know she worked too. She worked at the hospital, I think. So, it's gotta be hard, So I'm trying to get everybody's schedule on one accord. And if I can do that, then we can, like, you know what I'm saying, make it happen.
Okay.
Yeah, she say join us, Melinda. She talking about on the Eminem Straight Talk.
Oh.
Did I send you? I think I sent you an invite. I'm not sure.
No.
Okay, well,
I mean, I see that page when you go live, so I
yeah,
can watch it. But I mean,
but I mean, okay, you can watch it. You say though?
mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you want to go live, join in on the live one day, let us know. You know what I'm saying? Well, I
All right.
think we can hold up to like 6 people. We can have up to 6 people on there. So on this streaming app. So it's cool.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Well,
Well,
thank
good
you,
night,
babe.
everybody.
You have a good night.
All
See you
right.
later, girl.
Bye.
Yes, another awesome show tonight with Miss Melinda Robinson. You guys, I hope you guys tapped in and watched. If you didn't join in, you guys go back and look at the show. Make sure you go like, you send some hearts out. Come on, give us some hearts, give us some love. Send them shares. Go on and share the video. Y'all know how it go. Let's go. And I really appreciate Melinda stepping in tonight with that information about the business. And she's going to make a post or write in the comments about the website she gave out tonight, you guys. So make sure y'all go check it out. It's not just helping others, it's helping me too, because I probably need to get on some of those things too. Because y'all know Mama Fee is just stuck like Chuck over here at the house, at the crib. So y'all make sure y'all go do that. I appreciate it. Again, for the love and support that everyone has given Mama Fee and the Like Talking About It page, that everyone has given the Eminem Straight Talk page, the love and support. We thank you guys. Continue to join us. Yes, the saga continues. And it will be going live tomorrow night on Eminem Straight Talk. All right. So I'm cutting it off. I love you guys as always. Hugs and kisses. As always. Peace out. I gotta end it, y'all.